Hi, this is Heather, also known as Heathwitch, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. I'm a practicing witch who likes to talk about all things witchcraft, and I am back with another witchcraft related unboxing video. This time it's the Witch Casket May 2020 box. This is a subscription based service in the UK, though they do ship internationally. They produce a mystery box every month. You don't quite know what the theme is until it arrives, and they're always packed full of exciting products for witches and other magic users. So let's dive right in. This is the May 2020 box, and the theme is obviously Moon Magic. Now usually we get a card that says what the contents are. However, this time we've got a little booklet from the looks of things. May 2020. What's it say? We're so excited with our May casket, and we know this is a theme a lot of you have been waiting for. The informative pamphlet will be useful. We always listen to feedback, and we know how much you value magical information. So they've obviously removed the card and replaced it with a bit more information about each item. So I will go through the pamphlet at the end because I never like to know what's in the box. I always like to just go through it. There's been so much positivity surrounding our recent caskets. We know the world is suffering, and to know our caskets are out there lifting spirits and bringing joy has made us feel so appreciated and loved. This is fantastic. Yeah, fantastic. I love the artwork already, the moons and the silver text and the witch here. Fabulous. Let's find out what's in the box. Tea Cake Art is back with La Lune print. This is the moon in tarot, card 18 out of the major arcana. Illusionment and disillusionment. Lovely. Nice to have on the wall. A notebook or a note paper for ritual notes. Always useful. You know, when I started out in the craft, I would plan every single ritual down to the T, make all the notes, write everything down as I was doing it. Then I would do the spell, the ritual, and immediately afterwards write down everything as possible, as much as possible. And now, I've been doing this for 30 odd years. Now you're lucky if you get a post-it note. I can be terrible at recording rituals and stuff. I know it's not just me. I know there's a bunch of other witches out there that do it. We have an idea or a need for a ritual, we just get on with it. And yeah, it's bad, in inverted commas, recording habits, but at the same time it's like, sack it, let's just get on and do the damn magic already, you know. So this will be useful. If I leave it next to my altar with a pencil, who knows, I might actually start making some decent notes again. And it's not every time I don't make decent notes, it's just sometimes the need or the want or the time scale doesn't allow for decent notes, and it's just like, grab a pinch of this, a pinch of that, this candle, whatever, chuck it all together, do my ritual, do my spell, move on, you know. Sometimes they are still planned out to the T, but other times it's just like a series of mad scratchings on a back of an envelope or something. Right, speaking of ritual, here's a full moon ritual kit. It contains everything you need to unblock the path to spiritual peace. Geez, that sounds good. Sometimes we do get blocked on our journey. We do have a habit of becoming disillusioned, which is where the moon card comes back in, or not seeing the forest for the trees, or jumping at shadows, or whatever. Times like this is when, you know, your daily spiritual practice is so important. You know, times of uncertainty and panic, such as we've got during this pandemic, and with all the riots going on and the protests going on. Not all of them are riots, obviously. Black Lives Matter, A lot of people are protesting peacefully right now. There's a lot of people who don't believe Black Lives Matter who are rioting. That's how I would, distinguish between them. Black, Indigenous, people of colour, people who are LGBTQIA+. I love you all. All your lives matter. Disabled lives matter. Trans lives matter. Black lives matter. I love you all, and I hope we can work to some kind of better world for all of us. But that's me getting off piste. Sorry. So, full moon ritual kit for spiritual peace. We've got some herbs in here. And a floating candle. Oh, a white floating candle. So this makes me think of the moon instantly. Obviously, symbolic magic. The magic of signatures, all of that. Herb-wise, we have lavender. And I'm not very good at some of these. I've said before in other videos, when it's all like crushed up green stuff, sometimes it could be anything. Sometimes I can instantly recognise them, like if it's mugwort or mint or something like that. Other times, clover, maybe? Maybe. Ooh, don't know. And the piece of paper has moon gazing hair. And a white floating candle, lavender, red clover flowers. Awesome. I was right. Kind of. I said clover. A bowl of water. Moon water is best. Yeah, a pin or any other sharp object. Take the white candle and etch into it with a pin with anything you feel is blocking your path to spiritual practice. Or spiritual peace, sorry. An emotion or a symbol. You could do a symbol. This candle is not very big for scratching things into, so you could draw something symbolic on it or whatever. You could use a sigil if you wanted to. Float the candle in the bowl of water containing the lavender for healing and the red clover flowers to calmly remove negativity. Light the candle and visualize your issues drifting away and a peaceful spiritual healing taking place. Meditate on the candle and know you can overcome your issues and find spiritual peace. As the candle burns, feel yourself being unburdened. As always, make sure you're doing this in a safe place. And don't leave burning candles unattended. One of the things that I really like to do, I do have some floating candles already. But one of the things that I like to do is I will actually use the sink in the bathroom as a place to actually float my burning candles in, my floating candles. I will use the sink in the bathroom while I am having a bath, because I've got a sink and a bath in the bathroom together. Not everybody has that. So I will actually use the sink as the container to hold the water and the candles in. In the past, when that has not been available to me as an option, I've used a bowl that I have then set in a safe place in the bathroom where it can't catch fire with anything. There's no towels or fabrics nearby or anything like that, flammable items. And I combine it with bath magic, and bath magic's one of my favourite things to do. In fact, in our previous house, the bathroom actually had a skylight in the roof directly above the bath. So on full moon nights, I would often have a bath and time it so that as the moon was passing over the window, I was in the bath, and that was really, really magical, and I miss that bathroom so much. But we've moved on to another house in a different neighbourhood, and this has a lot more benefits to it than the previous house, so it's a small thing really. And even if you just like lie out, you could lie out in the garden with a bowl of moon water with this herb and floating candle set, and moon gaze while you're doing this would be a nice addition to this spell. if you wanted to. I love the concept of spiritual peace in a Moon Magic box, definitely, because, you know, the reversal of the moon card is the crazies. You know, we've all heard, you know, the word lunacy to be crazy, or to act out of, you know, the accepted norms. So yeah, I love that this is included in here. Okay, enamel pin of the month says Moon Magic. Awesome. That can go on the witchy pin flag and get worn occasionally. Wonderful. Then we have a Tumble Stone. And I like to try and identify these. I have no idea what this is. I have no idea what this is. Could it be an agate? I don't think it's an agate. I'm not sure if it's a jasper either, to be honest. I could be wrong. Let's find out what it is. It is, show me I'm wrong, guinea fowl jasper. This beautiful stone, it is beautiful, is believed to protect against negative energies. A grounding stone can also be used to stabilise your own energy and aura. Guinea fowl jasper can aid relaxation and bring comfort and tranquility and a sense of calm and courage when needed. It's a lovely feeling stone. I get a real fossilised energy to it, which is interesting. Be interesting, good for meditation, interesting for meditation, yeah. Beautiful. Fits nicely in the hand. They're always such nicely sized tumble stones in the Witch Casket boxes. Moon gazing hare statue. Ooh! Now, I have for a long time wanted a moon gazing hare, and I've still not got one, despite my many years in the craft. Oh, beautiful. Witch with a pentacle casket. Fabulous. Look at the swirls on this and the spirals and the expression. So happy. Oh, yes. Oh, I'm very happy with that. Oh, I'm very happy with that. The perfect way to represent growth, rebirth, new beginnings and abundance in your magical space. Fantastic. I wonder if it's the same sculptor as in a couple of boxes ago. Probably more than a couple of boxes ago. When was it? Was it the February box? We got a goddess, similar height, goddess figurine with her hands open like this, as though it was a bowl that you could put crystals in. Beautiful, beautiful statue. It now sits on the edge of my bath for when I'm doing bath spells, funnily enough. So yeah, this is lovely though. I love that. I love that. And we've got another essential oil, 10ml, made with love in the UK. Now, we had one of these in a previous box, and I thought that the oil was diluted in a carrier oil, and it's not. It's 100% pure, so it needs diluting. And this one is Energize, which I can't say like Picard, so there we go. Energize, and this is peppermint, lemon and frankincense. Woo! Yeah. That'll be peppy. Let's have a smell. Yes, it is. Lovely blend though. Lovely blend. These oils are really good for things like mental clarity and really waking you up. Definitely energizing oils, as it says. It says on the side, do not use internally, dilute before usage on skin. I'd also, you know, you could put a couple of drops of this in a burner blend as well if you wanted to. I'd be careful if you're pregnant, just in case. And this is a lovely blend. Definitely good for what it says on the tin. But also some lovely healing herbs here, oils here. I would also say that they're also really good for boosting the mood, and also any acts of worship. These are all really good oils for devotional practice. So yeah, fantastic. Tea, lovely. Dragon Moon Loose Tea. I'm intrigued. A full-bodied black tea with notes of muscatel. Ooh, okay. Now that'll be interesting to drink. Try that soon. My loose leaf tea collection is ever expanding. I go through a lot of loose leaf tea. I love it so much. It's so economical as well. I also blend my own. Right. Witch Casket Moon Magic Bottle. Comes in a box. I love the way that the branding is always really cohesive across a box. You know, the colours, they Deb and Ella and their team, they pick out a series of colours, an aesthetic that works for the theme of the box, and then everything is consistently branded across it. So you know it's Witch Casket because you've got all the Witch Casket branding, but the branding always changes colours across the boxes to tie in with their themes, you know. So last month we had the Plant Magic box, and that was all green and golds. The February Self-Love box was all pink. So it's really lovely the way that they change the aesthetics to best match whatever the theme of the box is, and it's something that I really appreciate, that level of detail. So let's see if I can get this open. Moon Water. Fancy, there's some bubble wrap in there. Moon Magic bottle, brilliant. Okay, open it. That's the seal for the lid. Which I can't quite reach at the moment. There we go. That's the seal for the lid. Pop that in there. There we go. Makes it nice and airtight then. So yeah, collect your moon water and store it in this. Perfect. Perfect. And you know, if you wanted to make a direct method crystal elixir, whether it be to drink immediately or as an actual precursor to a mother tincture for essence making, you could do that in this bottle using the direct method, which is the crystal goes in, the water goes in, and you leave it in sunlight or moonlight or in the fridge or whatever, and then you take the crystal out, you drink it. Don't do it with toxic stones. Make sure you know what crystals you're using. Don't do it with stones that are capable of dissolving in water, like the selenite from the other box that we got. There are indirect methods of making crystal water. There are indirect methods of making essences from crystals that, you know, are otherwise toxic or water soluble or anything like that. But if you're going to collect moon water, this is a nice glass bottle to keep it in. Nice and airtight, very snug fitting cap. Absolutely fantastic. Look really good as well. Decent size. I like that. This is me desperately trying to figure out what moon phase I'm in now, so that I can, oh, there's a full moon, yeah, coming up, for me to make some full moon water in. Of course, it doesn't have to be full moon water. It can be new moon water, it can be dark moon water, it can be whatever phase you need or want it to be. A lot of people go for full moon, and of course you could make sun water as well if you really wanted to. So yeah. Is this a coaster? Or a stencil maker? Might be a stencil. Stencil maker, a stencil. Don't know. There's a pencil in here as well, which makes me think it's for stenciling in, you know, if you've got a bullet journal or a diary or your book of shadows or whatever, because you've got all your moon phases in here. New to dark again. Fabulous. And a pencil with moon magic on it. Love the silver and black. Love the silver and black. Parchment. Anything else? No. We're back with the parchment again at the very end. Every month there is a parchment scroll. Sometimes it's advice, sometimes it's a spell, sometimes it's ideas and inspiration. You never know. I can never open it properly because of my nails, which is why I use a knife or similar. And this is how to make moon water. So there you go. So to go with your moon magic bottle. And again, best results on a full moon, but not essential. And this is how you make it. And this is how to use it. So yeah, fantastic. Nice that they've included that so that people who don't already know how to make moon water aren't left out in the cold. Really, really nice. I really like what they've included in this box. It has been a joy and delight discovering. Let's go back to the pamphlet. Read the contents. Moon water bottle, ritual notepad, moon magic pencil, moon magic pin, spiritual peace kit, and it actually explains how to identify the herbs, which is useful, and what they're used for. We hope that this will help you all in these times of uncertainty. Yeah, I love the hairs. Moon gazing hair statue. Summer Isle Designs. Yes, that's the same sculptor as the goddess statue a few boxes back. Moon water parchment scroll, inscribed with all you need to know. Yep. Essential oil blend to energize, and what it contains and why. Guinea fowl, jasper, and info card. Moon phases. Display. Oh, it's a display. Just display it on your altar. Okay then. So this is not actually Stencil's or a coaster. This is just me going off the fact that it's foam. You can actually just display it on your altar to symbolise your moon phases. I'd probably use it as a stencil, to be honest. You could do. Sharp enough pencil. But yeah. It can also be used to hold your crystals as they charge under the moon. So yeah, you could use it as a charging mat, aka a coaster in this household. Loose leaf tea. Steep for 3 to 5 minutes, and an art print by Tea Cake Art. And again, I love the fact that they include how to follow the suppliers, so that if you need to or want to, you can follow them. So that's lovely. So again, a fantastic box from Witch Casket for May 2020. I love the moon magic elements. I think that this is a really well thought out box. I'm very pleased with it again. So far, I've not really had a box that has disappointed me. And I started subscribing in September. My first box, either August or September 2019. I can't remember. You'll find it, the unboxing, in the on my YouTube channel. You'll find it. I do know it was the meditation and mindfulness box. So yeah, I've had probably about 6 months worth of boxes so far. None of them have disappointed me. And yeah, all of them have contained things that I would use, or be able to pass on to another witch friend of mine who would be able to use it. So yeah, fantastic. Most items though, they do end up being used by myself, either for the spells and ideas that they've included in the box, or something that I need to work that uses those ingredients. Sometimes I do the ritual kits or the spell kits that come within Witch Casket boxes, because I might think, oh, that's really lovely, I'd like to try that. Or I might think, you know what, I really need that this month and I can't be bothered creating something up myself. I'm too tired, I'm too sore, whatever. So I use their spell or their kit as described. Other times I think, you know what, that doesn't really draw me, but I do need that herb, that crystal, that candle, whatever, and it goes into my private stash. And then when I do need to have a working or create something magical that uses those items, they get used then. So it's never a real loss. And the fact that you get, you know, candles, oils, incense, the enamel pins on a regular basis is fantastic. And I really like receiving the boxes because they always are a nice surprise to receive through the door. Again, this is not sponsored or endorsed by Witch Casket in any way. These are just my thoughts and my ramblings about how you could use the items included in the Witch Casket boxes outside of what Witch Casket suggest. And also, you know, me discovering new things along my way, because even though I've been on this path for a long time now, you're never too old to stop learning and to stop discovering things. That's always going to happen. And I don't know everything, which is an awesome thing to do, because not knowing everything means there's always so much more to learn and discover, and that is exciting. So yeah, so thank you very much for joining me on this unboxing video. I hope you found it useful. Please subscribe, share, hit the little bell if you want to be notified of the next time I upload anything. Feel free to ask any comments in the comment section below, or feel free to find me on social media. I am heathwitch everywhere, and I hope you have a very blessed day. Many blessings to you all, and thank you very much.